Well, here they are. By popular demand, my exam tips for December 25. Now, as always, I don't know what's coming up. I have a reliable gut. I've been doing this for years. I've been an examiner, so I do have some insight. I live and breathe the AAA exam, but I don't know what's coming up. You are far better to practice a wide range of questions than you are to question spot. But these are things I expect to see this time. Ooh, question one, first of all. Now, you might be saying, you always predict this sort of stuff, and that all looks really mainstream, but there is logic behind this, right? Business risks we have not seen for a while. 2 exam sittings in a row, no business risks. I said last time I thought business risks were coming up. This time, I really mean it. Doubling down. I really think business risks are coming up this time. And we haven't had a new style ROMS question for a couple of sittings. That's where you're told what the risk of material misstatement is, and you have to explain why it's a ROM using the information in the scenario. It's something that students can worry about because it's slightly different to a normal type of ROMS question. But really the technique is the same. You're using the scenario to evaluate the risk. You've just been told what the risk is in advance. Now you might be going, audit procedures, Ben? What? How is that even a prediction? They're in every exam. Well, in September, there were very few marks for audit procedures across the whole exam. Only one variant of question 1 had proper audit procedures in it. There wasn't much procedures across everything. So I'm really expecting to see more of that in December. In December, I expect procedures to be back with a bang, where they tell you the specific assertion, like the completeness of this particular cost, like a holiday pay accrual. It'll be something random, like a holiday pay accrual. It won't be the completeness of trade payables. It'll be something unexpected, so you have to really think on your feet. And my best tip for you with procedures is finish off the procedure by explaining how it gives great evidence over that particular assertion, the one they're telling you about. The last one on here is audit implications. Again, haven't seen it for a while. Examiner loves it. It allows them to bring in both ethics and wider factors too. For you to score in an audit implications question, you have to be explaining, why is this an issue for the audit? How is it going to change the way that we plan and perform our audit? You have to bring it back to answering the question. Now, my next tip. A slight break. Club SBL. That does sound amazing. Anyway, back to the exam tips. In question 2, which is the reporting style question or the completion question, you are definitely going to get one that is a standard classic quality management question. We didn't have one like this in September, and it's the first time in 3 years, in forever, that we haven't had a quality management question, a proper one, where you are given a lot of information about how the audit was performed, and you're asked to comment on the quality of the planning and performance of the audit, and probably also follow it up with some actions or things that we might need to do to rectify the problems with the audit before the audit report is signed. Didn't have one in September. The examiner loves that sort of question, so I am expecting to see it coming back in your exam in December 25. The other one on here, critically evaluating a draft report. This is something the examiner flagged that they are going to test more regularly because students are terrible at it. And it's a higher level skill, isn't it? To take something that's been badly prepared by someone else and then improve it. How is it? What's wrong with this? How would you make it better? It could be a draft audit report. We haven't had one of those for a while. In September, we had this sort of question, but it wasn't an audit report. It was a sustainability report. Comment on the metrics. Are they okay? Should we have different metrics? Or another one that came up in September was comment on or critically evaluate this report to those charged with governance. It's been badly drafted by a colleague. How would you improve it? The examiner likes this higher level skill of take something that's been badly done and comment on how you'd make it better. So watch out for that. I think it's most likely to be a draft audit report, but it could be anything. My next tip. What is Club SBL? Have you heard of it? And actually my next exam tip is in question 3, the non-reporting question. I think the examiner is going to revert back to something classic that we haven't seen much of recently, which is a classic acceptance. Should we do this project, this piece of work, plus forecasting, probably a cash flow forecast, comment on the or evaluate the assumptions that are in this forecast. Or it could be what examination procedures would you perform on this forecast. We haven't had that classic non-audit engagement for a while, so I'm expecting to see that. I'm also expecting to see sustainability coming up. It was tested in September quite heavily. It wasn't tested in June 25, but it did come up in the previous few sittings. I think it's coming up because the examiner has emphasised it in the syllabus more now. So it's a bigger part of the syllabus. It has its own formal area of the syllabus. And it's the hot topic in accounting. Now, those are my mainstream tips that I'm releasing to the market. If you're on my course, and there are 2 or 3 other tips that I'm picking out that are just for my students who are on my paid course. If you're thinking, I wish I had those tips, I wish I was on Ben's course for December, well, you're too late. But if you do need my help for a resit, maybe in March 26 or later, then join my course and you will get all of my tips. And you'll also get my suggestions of the questions that you should do in each of these areas. You get loads more detail, plus loads of other stuff as well. And if you are really wondering what Club SBL is, it's my exciting new collab with Andrew Mower. Not only am I going to be helping you to pass AAA, I'm also going to be helping you to pass SBL. So if you need help for SBL for later exam sittings like March 26 onwards, then I'm here to help you with it. Oh, and good luck for your AAA exam in December. Good luck, good luck, good luck.